Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're covering how to checkmate your opponent in endgame with just a king and a queen. I'll show you an easy to learn, step-by-step technique that forces the opponent's king to the edge of the board and secures the checkmate even in time trouble. This technique is usually called the box method or the L-shape method. But first, let's see what we're trying to achieve at the end with the queen checkmate. Here you can see one of possible checkmating positions with our queen controlling the 7th rank and our king sitting nearby. This is a very good position for us because we have numerous checkmating possibilities. To be exact, we have 5 different ways to deliver a checkmate in one move. Okay, one more time. It's white to move in this position. Could you find all 5 checkmates in one move? Please pause the video and think before we go ahead. Okay, here are the 5 possible checkmates. First, we can play Queen G7, delivering the checkmate. Notice that our king protects queen. Also, we can play Queen H7 instead of Queen G7. Again, our king protects queen. Also, we have several ways to go to the back rank with our queen. For example, we can play Queen D8. Here we check in with our queen, and our king prevents black king from escaping. This is checkmate. Another possibility would be to play Queen E8. The same, checkmate. And we can even play Queen F8, delivering our 5th checkmate. Okay, now let's go to our next checkmating possibility. It's white to move and the position looks almost identical. However, one slight change happened. Our king sits on f6, not on g6, like in previous position. This minor change reduces our checkmating possibilities. Now, instead of 5 possible checkmates in one move, we have only one possible checkmate in one move. Please pause the video and find it. Okay, here the only possible checkmate would be Queen G7 move. We're supporting queen with our king and delivering checkmate. Now, let's look at several examples that illustrate how to deliver checkmate with one queen from any position. Here is our first comprehensive example. Our king and queen sit in the corner, in opposite corners of the board, and black king enjoys freedom in the middle of the board. So to checkmate black king, we need to push it to the edge of the board. Which edge? Doesn't really matter, but to be methodical, let's set a goal here. Let's try to push black king towards 8th rank. How do we start? So let's play Queen H4 here. What this move achieved? We created a wall on the 4th rank, preventing black king from stepping there. So, but black king can just stay in the middle. So let's say black played king e5. Now our next step is to go to so-called L-shape pattern. It's called L-shape because it resembles capital L letter. Also, it's knight move pattern in chess. And now once we step to L-shape, hard job is done. Now easy part starts, called the queen dance. Let's see how to dance with our queen. King moves, we move queen. King moves, we move queen. Just mirroring opponent's move and keeping the same L shape. So if king moves horizontally, we move horizontally. If black king tries to move diagonally, we also move diagonally at the same direction. Let's say king moves to f7, we move, king moves, and we still keep L shape. Let's say black king is tired and decides to go to the last row. Now we secured our final L shape and black king is locked on the last row. We just need to bring our king closer to checkmate. Let's bring our king Let's go toward black's king. It cannot escape from us. And here we go to so-called up position, sitting one square apart from black king. Checkmate follows next move. Let's say black king moves to b8. We're coming with checkmate in one move. If black tries to step to other side, let's say go here with checkmate from d7. Additional checkmate would be queen f8. But now let's see what would happen if instead of moving our king toward opponent's king, we continue with L shape. Let's say we do one more L shape. Okay, black king goes to b8. Now one more L shape, king goes to a8. And now if we try last L shape, going to c7, it would be a huge mistake for us. In chess language, it's called blunder. We will give opponent draw in losing for him position. So if we play queen c7, black will have absolutely no moves. Black king will not be attacked. And this would be so-called stalemate. No moves, no check. Don't play last L shape. Instead, just bring your king closer. So let's move king closer. You can go straight or you can go in zigzags, whatever you like here, doesn't matter. And now we got closer and we have several checkmating opportunities here. Queen b7, queen d8, queen 8, whatever you like here. Let's play queen b7 and finish this example. And now we will move to our next comprehensive example. It's white to move. How would you play here? Please pause the video and think before we go ahead. Okay, this position is tricky. It might even appear that we have a stalemate on the board, but this is not a stalemate yet because it's white to move, and white has numerous moves available in this position. For example, white can simply move queen back anywhere on c file. Okay, but stalemate can happen if white is not careful. Let's say white decides to play king g2. Looks like a good idea, because white is moving toward black king, trying to secure the checkmate. Unfortunately, if white plays king g2, the game immediately finishes with a draw. The rule is stalemate. If we try to play king g2, black king will have absolutely no moves. Black has no other pieces or pawns on the board, so it's stalemate. So what to do instead of bringing our king? Simply release black king. Move white queen anywhere to the right on 7th rank. We can go to h7, for example, or f7 or d7. It doesn't matter. So let's move to d7. And now we bring king. We go one step at a time, diagonally, because this is the shortest way. Once we get closer, we will checkmate in one move. Example here, after queen b7, it's checkmate. Another question might be, is this draw by other rule? Threefold repetition. Look what happens here. It's black's move, and they just move back and forth. They go king b8, king k8, and moving while white is approaching. Is it threefold repetition? No, it is not, because white is changing position every move. Again, what we're doing, we're coming with the king forward. Threefold repetition might happen if instead of coming forward, white starts repeating moves. Let's say king, black plays here king b8. We play king g2, and then white plays back. And we start repeating moves. Eventually, it would be threefold repetition. But white didn't do it. They simply moving forward and forward. So here they move king forward, 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 and eventually securing checkmate. So no stalemate happened, no threefold repetition happened, white wins the game. So let's go to our next example. Oh, what's going on? Where is my queen? I'm explaining Queen Checkmate and I forgot to put queen on the board. Very sorry about that. So let me change the position. Just kidding, guys. We're completely fine here. The position is normal. Remember, we have pawn. We can promote this pawn if we play well. And we can secure the queen checkmate at the end. But promotion will not happen by itself. You need to think how to do it. So please pause the video and think how to promote the pawn before we go ahead. Okay, the shortest way would be here to play king a6. Let's say black keeps a position, we move pawn, king moves, and now our pawn promotes with the help of our king. Once we got queen, we know what to do. Let's go to L shape right away, and let's keep this L shape dancing part. So we're just dancing, and eventually we will squeeze black king to the corner and deliver checkmate. We go, 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 go. Oopsie! We should be careful here. Opponent is trying to trick us. If we play queen g3, we have L shape, but it's stalemate. If we play queen f2, we also have L shape, but it's also stalemate. So let's play better. Let's move queen to g4. Now black king has some breathing room, and we have time to bring our king for delivering final checkmate. So let's come closer with our king. Everything is fine here. So come, come, come. Now we have numerous checkmates. Let's do this one. Checkmate on the board, and we can go to our next example. It's white to move. Again, we need to promote the pawn before we can proceed with the queen checkmate. Please pause the video and think how to play. The correct play here starts with king b3 move. To secure the pawn promotion, we need to block the opponent's king first, so it cannot stop our pawn. This idea in chess endgame is sometimes called the shoulder charge. Let's say black king tries to get to the corner, we block it. Block it. Again, we block it, and now we're ready to move our pawn. We simply move pawn, opponent's king is not able to stop it, and we get our queen. And after we get our queen, we already know what to do. Okay, let's create wall on D file, and let's do L shape this way. So we're trying to get king to H8 corner. And we keep going, keep going, keep going, L shape. Let's say king moves to the H file. Now our final L shape. We don't need L shapes anymore. We simply bring our king, get closer and closer, and let's say king tries to escape, but we're still delivering checkmate in one move, and we're ready to go to our next example. It's white to move. The position is very tricky. It appears that white is losing because the black king is about to take all white pawns. Nevertheless, white can promote a pawn here. Please pause the video and think how to play. Okay, the correct move here is g6. This move starts a pawn breakthrough that black cannot possibly stop. Let's see what happens. White is attacking pawn on h7 and pawn on f7. Black needs to react. So let's say black takes pawn. Now white plays pawn f6, threatening pawn on g7. Black needs to take white pawn, and white pawn simply moves forward. Let's say black tries to promote as well. White puts queen, hits check, black needs to react. Let's say they play king e3. Now queen should easily win against these three pawns. Okay, let's bring queen closer. And here we can attack pawns with a queen, but we can simply start bringing our king. Let's say black tries to move pawn. Okay, we bring our king somewhere closer. Now what to do for black? They're kind of stuck. Let's say they try to move king to g4. We're again coming. Let's say they moved pawn. Okay, let's play something like king here. And black is stuck. They start losing pawns soon. Let's say we played king. Black needs to step away. We start collecting pawns. Let's say black king tries to run away, but we're catching it with some L shape. Let's say it moves, we move, king moves, we move, and now we should be careful. No last L shape, please. If we play queen g6, it's blunder, stalemate, queen f7, blunder, stalemate, but let's play differently. Let's place queen on d7. Now we're controlling 7th rank and simply bringing our king a bit closer. And now we're ready to checkmate. Now checkmate in one move, queen g7, and we're ready to go to our next example. It's white to move. White has the queen for just one pawn. But the black pawn is very close to the promotion. So white must be precise here to secure the win. Please pause the video and think how to proceed. Okay, there are a couple of ways to win here for white. The easiest one is to immediately place queen on c1 in front of the opponent's pawn and remove any promotion chances. This can be achieved with queen h6 move, controlling the diagonal and c1 square. Now we place queen on c1 and simply bring our king closer. Black can do nothing here. So here we will squeeze black king away and get the pawn. Got the pawn. Let's say black king tries to run away. We follow with L shape. Here we already know what to do. We're not playing queen b6. We're not playing queen c7. We're avoiding the stalemate. Let's play. Queen e7, secure the 7th rank, and bring our king. Once our king is closer, we can checkmate in several ways here. Let's do queen e8 checkmate and move to our final example. It's white to move. Here white has big material advantage because the queen plays against the rook. Still, to checkmate with the queen, we first need to win the opponent's rook somehow. There are several ways to win the rook here. Please pause the video and think how to do it. Okay, one of the ways to win the rook starts from queen f5 check. What we're trying to achieve is to make black king to step to some square where we can attack king and rook together. Let's say king moves to c7. Now we can attack king and attack rook. In chess language it's called fork, and we're winning rook. If opponent king steps to b8, we play the same move. Queen f4, we're attacking king, attacking rook, again fork. Okay, let's say black understands what's going on and they play a bit better. They play king b7. No immediate fork here, but we're coming closer. Now what black can do? If they move king to b8, b6 or a6, we will have the same fork here. We will go check and attack rook, winning rook. Again, let's say black understands it and plays king a8. Now, no fork. But we still can win rook in 2 moves. We go check first, forcing king to go to a7, and finally the fork. We got king and rook under attack together, and we're winning rook. Okay, now we got rook, the rest you already should know. We're creating wall, going to L shape. Opponent tries to trick us, but we already know all these tricks. We don't go queen b6, we don't go queen c7. Let's place queen on b5 and start bringing our king closer. We're getting closer and closer. Once we get to c6 square, it would be checkmate. Next move. Here's our checkmate. No more examples today. So now you should know how to checkmate with the queen. The key thing to remember is that you should first create the wall with your queen. Then build the L-shaped pattern. Follow up with a queen dance to drive the opponent's king to the edge of the board. Then bring your king closer and deliver the checkmate. And of course, remember about the stalemates. Don't let the opponent escape when you're winning. Okay, now it's time to practice. Try to practice this checkmate against a computer program or a friend and let me know in the comments how it goes. If you find this video helpful, please give it thumbs up and consider subscribing for more chess tips and lessons. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.